Hello there, toy collectors. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around, and I am very excited to bring you this special review.
If anything, the Kim family, they're archetypes.
Which is sad, but not always a bad thing.
I'm okay. I have one. Do you see all the name?
Let's try though. Let's still try. We want to...
Hello there, everybody. Happy Thursday. My name is Kevin, aka Toying Around, and you are watching Unboxing Thursdays. If this is your first time tuning in, I'm a toy collector, toy photographer, toy reviewer in a past life. And what I do is every week I open up some toys with, and I sit down and chat with a friend of mine here in the toy collecting community. We get to talk about this really awesome hobby. So thank you so much for tuning in and being here with us. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us, and I appreciate you. Excuse me, I'm dying. Of course, if everyone's watching, you can watch on Twitch, you can watch on YouTube, on Facebook. Thank you so much for choosing any of those platforms. If you're watching live or you're on the replay crew, leave a comment on the video or in the live chat, and I will try to get to it as soon as I can. Next week is the 27th. I don't think I'm going to stream next week. It's a busy day. But if you can catch last week's stream with DK and previous streams of this month, that would be great. And of course, we'll be back May. Oh, shoot, I might be off for 2 weeks. I'll be back May 11th for Enablers. My goodness. Yeah, but thank you so much. It's been a lot of fun so far on the channel. You can check out my YouTube. You can check out my IG here and Twitch. And of course, if you're a channel member, there's a new video. We can talk about that real quick and let people know as people pile in. But my guest tonight, this music is really distracting me. My guest tonight is an awesome toy photographer. You might say he is the Enabler Photo Challenge champion, short for champion. He is sponsored by Panettone and some Nature Valley, some very delicious, are they baked goods? I don't know. Please welcome to the stream. He goes by Hello There Toys on Instagram. The always awesome Dom Muchiciaro.
What's up? I'm claiming points on Nature Valley.
Whoa. What's up, man?
What's up?
Good to have you here. You've been in the chat, in the Discord. You've been in all the photo challenges, and I was very, very excited to come chat with you and just see what Hello There Toys is all about. I know you got to meet some enablers in New York Comic Con.
Yep. Last
year, and I'm like, damn, I wanted to meet Dom. So, I'm glad we could make this happen, man.
It's actually funny. Back in 2021, I kind of met Mike at Joe Fest. We were all at a party together and we were just hanging out outside.
Right. Did you know who he was at the time?
I knew who he was, but we never formally introduced because we were all just kind of just mingling together.
Okay. Oh, it's a small community. It's funny how that works. So you never know, who you might or might not have spoken with before, but that's cool. But there's your IG over there. Let the people know what you're interested in collecting, man.
So primarily my main interest is wrestling, and then usually going down from there, I'll then go from G.I. Joe to Ninja Turtles, then probably Star Wars, and then beyond that I'll go from Marvel, DC, and then just random stuff like movie properties, just wacky random toys. I'm very much into the goofier the better. If you throw me something,
the better.
If I see something that's completely ridiculous, I'm I need it just because it's so stupid.
Yeah, I mean through all of your photo challenge submissions and everything, there is a wide variety of toys that I see in your collection. But we're gonna delve into that a little bit more real quick. But first, let everybody know what are you opening tonight?
All right, so I got some stuff at Target this weekend, but then right before the show, I got a delivery of some more stuff. So I did get this big boy right here. So yeah, it's hard to follow and say whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It's a lot of plastic right there.
That's beautiful.
I'm gonna continue to break Dante's art. I have some Batman 66 figures. I got King Tut and Two-Face.
Dude, those look so good. That King Tut?
Yeah, and
I need to get
funny.
that.
This is like a guilty pleasure line for me because like these figures, they're not great.
Nope.
But if you're gonna give me King Tut and Egghead and characters like that, I'm all in. And like I said, the goofier the better.
That old school Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
From that line, they all look cool.
I also got the Wayne Manor Library.
Wait, that's a thing?
And
oh shoot!
And you got the sliding backdrop for Dick and Bruce poles that they can go down. They got to make Dick Grayson and Bruce Wayne though, like
as
unmatched Batman
civilians. The last I saw was the villain's lair as a diorama.
Yeah, this
Damn,
one
so you have
came out now.
You have the study and you have the Batcave as a diorama.
And I have the villain's lair too. You don't see that much because I usually just use pieces from it, like the table or the chairs.
Yeah.
But I have that also.
Oh my goodness.
Then we're gonna get some Canadian pride in here. I know you don't know wrestling, but you got some Bret Hart. He's actually my favorite wrestler of all time. So I was really excited for this figure.
It says Bret Hitman on top.
Yep, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oh, okay, that's his name.
Yeah.
It's all new to me.
Then this one is even going to get even more obscure for you. I got the Samoan SWAT team, aka the Head Shrinkers, Fatu and Samu.
What's the one on your right? What's his name?
This one is Fatu.
Fatu and...
Yep. And this one is Samu.
Interesting.
So they are actually cousins of The Rock, if you didn't know that. So
in real life, or is that just like a wrestling story?
They're part of the Samoan dynasty, which is like a huge family in wrestling. Which it's The Rock, Roman Reigns, the Usos. It's a ton of people in there. Then,
oh man,
I'm definitely not gonna get through all of this, but I picked up some Star Wars publishing series. So we got Mara Jade and Dr. Aphra.
Yeah, and you do Star Wars too. Like, it's so cool.
And then just in the mail today, I got an Indiana Jones upgrade kit from Gridiron Studios. I actually thought ahead and bought 3 of them because there's more Indiana Jones figures coming, and I'm a crazy person.
A whole wave of just Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
From what I understand.
Yeah, and I'm nuts, so I just went for all of it.
Yeah, I mean, you should. I want to see the Batmobile, but definitely show off those Gridiron Studio whips, because maybe there's more people watching tonight who don't know about some stuff like that to get to take a look at tonight. Did you just open it now? All right, here we go.
Yeah, it comes in just like a little sticky bag. So that's the whip as it comes, and then it's actually wired. So you could unravel it.
No way.
You could pose it up. Then it comes with...
Did you make it into a question mark?
By accident, yeah.
He's the Riddler.
And he whips people with his riddle. Then you got a torch, which the actual...
Oh, there's multiple weapons.
Yep. And then he's got the belt. It's a replacement belt where you could actually unholster this, and he's got a better pistol in here. And then this actually closes. That's one big issue with the regular figure is the peg is really soft and it comes out.
Oh damn!
So with this, you can close that up. You can re-ravel and do it that great here, but you can latch it on.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I think I know somebody who would be into this.
Yeah, it just hangs on. So that's going to be pretty useful because the regular whip, it's just in that one pose.
Right. And how much is that custom set?
I think it's 25
each.
Yeah.
Well, that's for custom work that somebody probably handmade. That's
yeah.
you know,
all
pay
this
the
stuff
artist.
is It's 3D printed and painted, and like I get a lot of the stuff for GI Joes, and it's like really high quality.
Awesome. That's some cool stuff. For me tonight. Well, first of all, chat, what do you want to see Dom open first, apart from the stuff he already opened first? You know, let me know in the comments. For myself tonight, I have a bat vehicle too. No, comparable bat plane. I think I'll open that tonight. And another vehicle. This is not a horse, but it is a Micro Galaxy Squadron Yoda's Jedi Starfighter that was on sale at GameStop for it's more than that. I saved $1 only. Okay, no, it was 20, and I paid $11.69 plus tax. And we'll see if I can get the cockpit open. I also found a Hot Wheels Mario's buggy from Mario Kart, standard cart. I have one, but there was a Mario in it. I thought this was cool without the driver, so I grabbed that. And I have some other Black Series and things to open. So that's most of what I have for tonight. And again, there's a bunch of awesome people in the chat here hanging out this lovely Thursday evening. If you have a second, everyone in the chat watching or watching the replay, feel free to leave a thumbs up on the video and go follow Dom on Instagram. It is at Hello There Toys, and he's just 49 followers away from 1,000. So, you know, let's try to get him a little bit closer there tonight. We can do that, right? But I do want to say what's up to everyone in the chat. We'll do this real quick. Thank you so much for all the channel members who are here too as well. If you don't know what being a channel member is, it's just a way for you to support the content here on YouTube and everything that I do. You get access to the special emojis that you can see in the chat, and you can use it to interact with each other or to troll me. Dom, which one do you use the most when you're in the chat?
I usually use the Hello There one, obviously.
Perfect.
That's usually the first one I drop in.
Yeah, that's what it's there for. There's different tiers. There's sometimes early access to new content. I just put out a new video today it's a vlog from Toronto Comic-Con. So if you're Butter, Rangers, or above, you have access to this video now versus, it'll be released to everyone tomorrow. So you can go check this out. If you're a channel member, you can watch it first. It's cool. I was hanging out with Yoko and Gary. We talked to some awesome people at Toronto Comic-Con and just some funny moments. And it's something that I kind of want to do for San Diego Comic-Con when that happens later this year. So I'm just getting my practice in at the moment. And let's see who's here. So with first up, awesome. We have a channel member already. Loki says happy 420 can of butter. Do they have butter? Cannabis butter? That'd be crazy. How would you consume that? Yeah, probably, right? But hey, thank you for being here. We have Sam Rock, another channel member. Toy Rensu, another channel member. Beard Builds, another channel member says,
What it do, baby?
what's going on? Paul Morales is here, another channel member. Stream Elements, what's good? Let's see. High School Creations, what's going on? Everybody. If you actually, I'll do it at the end, Mike. I got you. We have Paul Morales. Innocent is here. What's up, Innocent? Another channel member. It's all channel members. My goodness. Bat Force Grumps in the chat. What's up, Grumps? Chamba is here. What's up? Matt Logic 44. Good to see you. Mr. Ryan Clark is here. Tommy K. What's up, Tommy? RMD Collective. Yeah, we're gonna hang out with RMD Collective too in San Diego. Yoko's here. How are you doing, Yoko? She says hi. Buttery fam. That's how I read that with 4 eyes. Winger Lose. What's going on, Winger Lose? If you're in Canada and you're into collecting and you want updates on where to get the newest toy releases and pre-orders, go follow Winger Lose. And he has that Instagram channel thing that he can send announcements, and he posts links in there. So go check it out. Let's see. Johnny is here. What's up, Johnny? Shablagu. What's up? Hey, it's Wang. Wang says, Kev, you and DK's stream got me into collecting. Got my first 11 legends in a week. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I'm
That's
glad you're
nice.
back, and I'm glad we kicked you down that rabbit hole. Me and DK at the same time. Let me know what you got. Send me pics. Send me pics, man. I want to see what you got. And if you have any questions, you can message me or you can join the Enabler Discord. There's a link to the Discord in the YouTube video description. You can hang out in there. A group of awesome people. So, but thank you, Wayne. D Sertle, what's up, Daniel? Hope you've been doing some good hunting. Jason Lowe, the world famous Jason Lowe, just put out the Marvel Voices issue with a new Spider-Verse character that he created. How cool is that? How cool is that? And I'm honored to call him a friend, and he's here in the chat. So go check out Jason Lowe on IG and his comics on Marvel Unlimited. And go get Marvel Voices if you still can. If you still can. And Yoko says Nature Valley is back. Yeah, we're gonna have to explain that to a lot of people tonight. Like, is he actually sponsored by Nature Valley? Did Nature Valley even sponsor people? Hey, what's up, Oof? Good to see you. Matthew Toys here. What's up, Matthew? Luis? Uh-oh. My screen. I hope my internet's not dying. The world famous, and by world famous, I mean because his apology tour is international. 796 Studios is here. What's up, Mario? Yoko says hi to a bunch of people. Arvin is here. What's going on? Says he needs to get that Wayne I need that diorama, man. It's so cool. I've always wanted a Batcave diorama, but I never thought that I would want something inside Wayne Manor.
I'm curious to see the back of the desk, because they have the desk turned backwards where the front has detail, like where you would be facing.
Right, where you'd be sitting.
Like, if it's at least just like a plain back, it would be cool. I just hope it's not like hollow.
Yeah, how is it in the show? I'm assuming he's not, like, the front of the desk wouldn't be facing it when you walk in the show, right? Yeah, let's see. Grump says, I hate when people have bat things that I don't have. You're just a hater, Grumps.
Oh, it's popping up at Target now.
I need to find that. Oof says, still waiting for my Villains Lair from GameStop Canada. I mean, I opened the Bat Cave, and that thing was packed with accessories and props. So, I mean, I think those are worth it.
Yeah, I actually use that a lot.
The Bat computers and all the different tech.
Yeah.
Ringer Lewis says, I can hear Kevin's brain absorbing all this knowledge. My brain doesn't do any of that stuff. Oh, Dante is here. What's up, Dante? He says, came to show support for big time Kevin and my good friend Dom. Oh, man. Good to see you, Dante. Thank you for the support, my friend. Let's see. I think we're catching up. Whip it good. I think that means we're close. Pock Photos is here. People are saying the Batmobile. Yeah, I mean, stop the presses. Let's just open that thing up right now. Kirby Kai. Jason Lowe says the best the best there was. What is this, a wrestling thing?
Yeah, it's Bernard's catchphrase.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
That's quite definitive and boastful. Bronx Ninja is here. What's going on? Louis says already following. Perfect. Yoko says I follow him. Oh, and you didn't even have to call her out. She was already. Oh, that's probably because of all the photo challenge stuff. The Jays hat is a Roberto Alomar Hall of Fame edition, which costs an additional $20 or $10 for this iron-on patch on the side to upgrade it from a regular fitted. We have Nodnarb 101, 1/6 shooters here. What's up, Trevor? The incredibly talented 1/6 shooter. Cannabis butter is totally a thing. You diffuse it into the butter to make oh, okay, Tommy.
If you want to talk synergy, this is perfect.
Whoa, nice.
That's your hat.
Yes, I know. I'm like, I think you're the only one who's ever bought it.
I saw it. I was like, I don't have to make my own merch.
Yeah, I mean, just a one-off. I got you. We have AZ Toy Hunters here, and I think that's it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, and of course, everyone who shared in your IG stories. Super cool of you. Appreciate it. Really helps out. So does leaving a thumbs up and a comment here on YouTube. Oh yeah, one more thing, merch, before we go, or before we move on to the Batmobile. Summertime. I feel like the unhinged hoodie. Well, it was warm for a week, and then it went back to cold here in Toronto. So I'm like, let's get the t-shirts ready. We have this is the mascots that are on the unhinged hoodie. But now this is a full image you can get in multiple colors on toyingaround.ca. If you're a channel member, you can check out on the store with the, I think you save 5%. The code is 5BN5P, Butter Nation 5%. So BN5P. If you need a Soju Time t-shirt or any other stuff, here's your chance. All right, Dom, how's it going?
Here's where
It sucks.
I think I scare people because I always see people like open stuff with blades. I just hold scissors like this and just carve.
Oh, old school. But I know I saw a lot of people get their pre-order from Amazon canceled this week for that Batmobile.
Yeah, well, mine got pushed back because I was originally supposed to get this on Tuesday. So when mine got shipped back, like pushed back, I thought it was going to get canceled, but I was getting worried. And then I checked it again. I was like, oh wait, no, it did ship. It just got it says it's delayed in shipping, and then it came in today instead of tomorrow. So I was like, yeah, it came in perfect timing.
Dang. All right, your initial thoughts just by taking it out of the box.
So
Does it feel?
I got
Does it feel?
It's like it's got a nice size to it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's got a nice size. It's light also, which is pretty good because then I can kind of maneuver it around when I'm positioning it. And like,
oh my gosh, look at that thing.
Ow, just caught my finger in there.
What's happening with Plasty? What's the chat talking about? Plasty's here? Oh my god, wing or lose. What is going on? Wing or lose with the massive 10 gifted? Dude, thank you. That's crazy. Dude, thank you so much, Wing or lose. Everyone, if you got a gifted membership from Wing or lose, please show him some love. Say thank you. Go check him out on Instagram. And of course, always support. And of course, you have the option to gift a membership as well. 1 or 5, or I don't know how it works. But yo, win or lose, thank you.
This is unexpected. Right in the cockpit, he's got a card.
Oh, they put it in the cockpit?
Yeah. Which way does it go? It goes this way. I almost broke it. I was trying to pull the canopy up this way, and you got to pull it up this way.
Oh, from the front.
So
oh, that's cool.
That's the inside. And then let's see how he scales with Batman. So I don't know if you've seen this. This is my figure library system.
Oh, I've seen it in the Discord.
Yeah. So you can just keep everything right there like that.
What toy is that? I've never seen it before.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a while.
Get the hell out of here. Yeah, no, what is it? I've never seen that figure before in my life. I feel like I've seen most 89 Batman toys, but I don't know what that is.
I'm literally still fighting with the articulation on this thing though. Like,
oh, they're saying there's a button for the hood.
Oh, is
for
it?
The
instead
of just you just mangling it and pulling it to the front.
That's how it worked in the 80s.
That's true. But I think that scale, whatever mystery brand Batman figure you're holding, fits well in that Batmobile, right?
Correct. Just knock the cape off. So yeah, without the cape, he actually fits in there. He probably fits in there with the cape too, but I knocked the cape off and I'm not going to worry about putting it back on right now.
Nice. Okay, so it's got a little shininess of the plastic on the Batmobile, but it's a nice sculpt. Does it have the missiles that come up the side? Like in the old toy or no?
It almost looks like it does, but
Maybe it's just sculpted
no,
detail.
yeah, it's just sculpted detail.
And for those who had the original, you'll know what I mean by this.
Yeah, 'cause
They
you
come
could-
up and
You can kind of see like these panel lines right here.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like a little indent. It doesn't actually come out.
Do the wheels turn?
They do, and they're actually rubber too, and it's got a bat logo on the bottom.
Yeah, for when you're driving over bad guys, they'll be like, "Oh, Batman hit me." Dude, I had the original one from the movie, and I don't know if people remember it. It makes that clicking sound, the wheels, when you're driving it. And I used to play with that thing. I wake up at like 6:30 in the morning, and I just drive around in the hallway in my house, and my parents were like, "Why are you up so early playing with that thing?" But I had so much fun with that original toy, so I can't wait to get the Batmobile and maybe a corresponding figure that will go in the driver's seat.
I think the '89 Batmobile was the only one I didn't have as a kid,
Oh, really?
because I got in at Batman Returns because I was born in '88.
Okay.
So actually, the first toy I ever remember owning was it was an '89 Batman that was sold as Batman Returns because they just never changed the sculpt.
Oh,
It was
yeah?
it was a 10-inch vinyl toy from Applause Toys.
Oh, I
And
don't.
so he had like 3 points of articulation. His shoulders swiveled and his waist swiveled, and then he had a cloth cape.
Nice. Oh, so you just keep it right there in the
Yep. And
in the
then
box, ready to go.
I have like a wire rack downstairs, and I just slip that in there, and then you could maybe see it. I got everything labeled.
It looks like a VHS collection.
Yeah, and it's basically I call it a physical spreadsheet because everything's in cubes. So like,
What's 5.1?
so that means it goes in column 5, row 1.
Wow. Okay. Do you have an actual spreadsheet to
I do.
keep track of?
Because
Perfect.
eventually, at some
Perfect.
point, I'm gonna put the values of the figures in each box, so that way I can actually keep track of what each figure's worth.
That is incredible.
Yeah, I went nuts with spreadsheets this year.
That, I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Dragon Eye 69, welcome to the show, says Mezco has Kevin blocked. No, they see my tags in stories, so they didn't block me because they see it. They just choose not to reply or ship my order out. Tony Collector 10, how's it going? Says thank you to Wing or Lose. Matthew Toy says the button on the hood pops the cockpit open. 796 says Kev, sorry brother, but you're gonna be the last man on Earth to get that '89 Batman. Oh my gosh, that makes the last review on YouTube for that figure makes it that much sweeter. Torrensu asks if the tires are rubber.
Yep, they are.
Cool. Robo showed a minor mod to the cape today. It helps the cape sit better around the neck. Okay.
Yeah, I was actually watching that video. What he did was he clipped out, so I could maybe show you here. So some of the fabric kind of bunches up a little bit in the hole.
Right.
So he kind of just clipped out some of that fabric, and it cleared some space for it to just sit down better.
Yeah, I think I saw Bat Force Grump do that too. Until his
honestly, like,
rubber on the figure's neck started ripping.
the first time I put the cape on, I was really struggling with it, and then after I got it on the first time, like every other time was easier and easier. But I don't have my glasses on, so I can't even see what I'm doing right now.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't know what 89 Batman is. 1189. Bearded 1189. Bitter Troll is here. Thanks for tuning in. Rad Toyologist says that'll teach you to disparage the Mezco Wolverine. Did I disparage it? Oh yeah, I think I have an extra one. Whoever asked me before if they wanted the extra body, DM me. Before I forget though, we know High School Creations put on the successful Kickstarter Wall XD, but unfortunately they didn't hit some of the stretch goals in the project, but they're now available for pre-order on highschoolcreations.com. So you're able to go in and you can get additional wall units if you feel like, oh, now I need more. You can get the corners which were, I feel like they were essential. Like they just made everything perfect. And fortunately we didn't get to that stretch goal, but you can pre-order them now to towards the whole project. And of course you have the Wave 1 peg accessories if you want to get some of those, and the roll-up door. So you have the peg system in the walls. The walls themselves are adaptable. You can move them around and display them as you want. But they also have designed peg holes in there that you can cover up if you're not using, or you can open them up and add the accessories like the AC or the power box. But also you can now pre-order the roll-up door, which kind of basically changes your entire wall and gives it a brand new look. So these are all up now on highschoolcreations.com. I don't know if you still have the code, Mike, but if you want to order it, you can use the code toyingaroundCA, all one word, and I think you get some sort of discount. Mike, if you're still here, please let everyone know the details. I'm sorry I forgot to mention it last week, but I do want more people to get in on this. Did you back this Kicker Start?
Oh yeah. Between me and Macho, we're gonna build a house.
Oh yeah, and you guys are relatively close by.
Well, yeah, I see him at cons now a lot, but initially I had gone in for 6 walls. Then I won the 7th on your show.
Yes,
so
that's
then
right.
I was like, well, now I got to keep it even. So then I went back and I added an 8th.
You got to keep it even. So you can't have 3
I ordered
walls.
An accessory pack for each wall, and then once the pre-orders opened up, I went in for 4 sets of corners and 4 sets of doors.
Damn,
so that's gonna be a game changer.
Yeah, Jason, just wait for Mike to confirm. I don't know if he's still here or I can message him. But if you just put the code in toyingaroundCA, it should apply a discount to the order. Yeah, I got a triple, and I'm gonna order some more stuff from the website, and then get some for pre-order with DK also. DK, speaking of which, hello. What's up, DK?
Yep. Hey.
There you go. All right. So does the Batmobile have any more stuff in it?
Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if it does. I wasn't expecting that car.
Hidden all over?
By the way, I think Machu might be enabling me on McFarlane figures now.
Yeah, he's gone crazy down that path, which is fine. I think they're decent figures. Just because at that price point to get so many different sculpts, and I think it's pretty crazy. Are they the most articulated? Not really, in my experience.
Well, my big thing was always the wrist joints and the ankle joints are always just gigantic, but they seem to improve that. That
ball peg,
yeah,
that they have showing. I think they've heard people and they've made some adjustments, right?
Yeah, because I was looking at Dead Man looks really good. The Hush Batman doesn't look bad.
This is cool.
I still think Robin looks mostly good, but then his hands are gigantic, and then those wrist
that classic
bigger.
look Robin,
yeah,
that Machu. That thing's good. That thing looks really good.
Yeah, just from the wrists on over, I got to figure out a mod if I'm gonna buy that.
Are all Robins the same scale? in his line? This is sweet.
Yeah.
With the details here on the
I
wings.
remember when I was a kid, when Kenner was putting out the Batmobiles, I used to get the new one for every movie. I had the big Batman and Robin one with the huge giant fins, the Batman Forever one. I never got the animated series one. That was the one I always wanted.
You can get those cheap though at toy shows, can't you?
Probably. I almost bought the newer one, the DC Direct one, and I skipped on it when I had the chance, and now it's crazy prices.
Oh yeah, I had one. I had one for sale like maybe like a year and a half ago, unopened. I never touched it. It had the bat signal. It had two figures and the Batmobile. That thing was pretty sweet. This car is so much fun. Look at this.
It's funny, on my desk, I have this little bat plane keychain. I don't know if you can, it's kind of blending in with my shirt. But somebody at work actually gave this to me years ago. But then I also keep the Blackbird.
Oh, nice. Also Hot Wheels, right?
Yeah. I actually bought that a few months ago specifically for a picture and never used it because I couldn't figure out how to hide the stand without blocking the whole thing.
Right. Oh, damn. Grump says the articulation is there. It's just not good. Yeah, I mean, they move, but then it's like it's a very it's an articulation that some deem unnatural. But yo, when did you start collecting toys?
So I basically never there was never a time really where I wasn't collecting. So like ever since I was a kid, so my younger brother is 9.5 years younger than me. So I had a weird situation where I also lived upstairs from my older cousins. So I was at the same time an only child and the baby of the family. I had 4 older cousins that were raised like my siblings, but
Right.
I was also an only child. And then my grandparents lived in Italy, so when they would come to visit, they would just have my dad take me to Toys R Us, and they would just like, I would buy like just tons of stuff, and like my grandmother would go nuts.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so like I was always like mainly into wrestling and GI Joe because also my oldest cousin that lived downstairs, he's 7 years older than me, so he had all like the cool GI Joes from like the 80s, like late 80s, mid 80s. Like I had the 90s stuff, and back then also you could just go to like the Rite Aid down the block and just they have like 4 giant toy aisles. And there's also a local gift shop where it was these 2 brothers that they would alternate back and forth between visiting China with just empty luggage and coming back with just full of stuff.
Wow. Really?
And yeah, they just ran a shop. Like their prices were higher, but they had like stuff that you wouldn't see on shelves for months.
That's crazy. I mean, that's basically what I do now if I were to go to Asia. I'd buy a suitcase there and just stuff it with toys and bring it back.
Yeah, because then also it was like the mid 90s, so like TSA wasn't checking your suitcases that much. So like they would come back with all kinds of stuff. And then you could haggle with them too. Like one time I wanted to buy a wrestling ring and they were charging like $120 for it. And like my mom was like, "Oh, can you guys do any better than this?" And so like the guy was like, "How about 100?" My mom's like, "Can you do any better than that?" He's like, "Maybe 80." And then she came back the next day. She's like, "Toys R Us has it for 60." And I remember him pounding his hand on the counter. He goes, "All right, $40. That's it."
Wow, that guy's a terrible negotiator. That's so what? From 100 down to 80, and then 60 down to 40. What the heck?
We were there like once a week. So.
Okay, fine. Then I guess he knows how to treat his customers well.
So this is cool about this line here. So this is their WWE's like more premium line. So they have the basic figures with like it's got like basic articulation similar to these. Then they have the elites, which is like better articulated. That's kind of like their bread and butter kind of line. And then this has even more accessories, more articulation, but then it kind of opens up shoebox style. And then all around the packaging, it's kind of got like little quotes from the wrestlers, like "I'm the excellent."
Okay, that's cool.
The best there is, the best there was, the best there will. That's upside down. But so like this one, he comes with he's got swappable arms so that you can take off his jacket. Then they never really get this hair right. So like you see how it's like very thick here.
Yeah.
Like in his face. So it's supposed to look like that.
Yeah, it's hard to do with plastic, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming at that scale.
They've always tried replicating it and they can never like get it just right.
Oh, I know this. Bread. The bread the Heartman hit. Yeah, Jason, I know that one. That's cool when they put the effort like that into packaging. You know what? That's actually like this thing. I opened one of these earlier in the week on IG. Maybe it was last week. Okay, so don't poo-poo it yet if you're watching, whoever's watching. It's called LOL Surprise. Boys Arcade Heroes. And these were at the dollar store. So I'm like, my daughter buys LOL dolls, and I'm like, oh wait, but this is a full arcade here. And I thought it'd be a cool prop to have. I can customize it later on. It's a little bit bigger for 1/12 scale, 6-inch, but I think you can make it work. But like the experience of opening this thing is actually pretty unique, because I was kind of blown away by it when I did the live. So all you got to do is rip this cover off. Let's see. Hey, what's up, KJ Smith? You rip the cover off, and you can see the figure right in the window of the arcade.
That's cool.
Inside of the outer shell is a plastic-free packaging wrapper with a coin. You take this coin, you insert it into the coin slot, and it pops this door open. And then you can take the screen off and you take the character out. Take the character out. You have accessories, character card, and then you can put the screen back on and have a nice sized arcade. They have cool graphics on here, the different characters you can get in this wave, but you can rotate the screen. So there's like a player selection screen. There's two of the characters from this wave fighting. And then I didn't realize it the first time. You can open this up, take this plastic off with the image, and there's accessories inside.
Oh, that's crazy.
Like, how cool is that for packaging for a kid's toy?
It's cool when you can like keep the not only keep the packaging, but then use it.
Yeah. Like it's got a nice glitter finish on everything, and I don't know how to put this back together. Of course. It's a kid's toy. Who cares? There's a joystick and buttons. Is that a rubber jacket?
Yeah, it's like one of those like soft vinyl materials.
Yeah.
And then he was known for wearing pink and black all the time. So.
Okay, and the characters on this aren't bad either. Like the first one I got was this one with this robot suit. And then my daughter wants this one with the pink cat ears. She got this tiger looking thing. Yeah, I don't care about the doll. You could throw it out. I don't need it. It's not really my thing. I'll give it to the kids. Are LOL dolls Canadian? I don't know. Vindicator, yeah, this is at Dollarama. $5. $5 Canadian.
My little cousin used to collect LOL dolls. Like she used to have like a really big collection.
So it's probably not Canadian. But yeah, like, what do you think for the sizing? Maybe not the giant coin slot here.
That would look good with like Joker or Riddler. Like
yeah, if you had a whole bunch
of some kind of and some kind of like funhouse display.
Yeah, I mean, I have 3 in my house already. Here's the the back of it. It's got this black. It kind of looks like my backdrop right now. What the hell? Look up here, and then this, and this is pretty impressive for a kids packaging experience. $5 at Dollarama. Yeah. $5 Canadian. It's at Dollarama. Ontario Dollarama gets all the good stuff. Have to get one for Baby Grumps. That's awesome. It's not a Canadian brand. There's a better arcade machine. That's a better arcade machine than the Fortnite Hasbro series, says Mr. Ryan Clark. I find the Hasbro one Fortnite a little bit small. I
I've
don't know
never
if that's
actually
just
gotten one of them in person. Like I've thought about it, but then I'm like, I'm not into Fortnite. And
it's cool. I like that they tried to make a weapons pack,
Yeah.
which it doesn't happen in a lot of the Hasbro lines. I don't think. It's just they're so cartoony. Like the look for those weapons are cartoony that
Yeah.
they don't really fit in. I don't know if you collect GI Joe like you do or things like that.
Oh yeah.
Um, it doesn't look. It doesn't have the same look. Hey,
Yeah.
Plastic Boy Wonder, what's up, man?
It looks similar to like the first couple waves of G.I. Joe Classified when they're trying to go for like a video game style.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Can you put a light in it? Let's see. On. You could probably fix it in there like that.
Well, that looks cool. That would actually be cool for like a shot if you're going like behind the arcade, like almost like a 3/4, and just having the light shine on the character.
Yeah, you can definitely make it happen. You change the intensity of that light on it, and then you get a cool shot. You can print out, like you can measure this pretty easily and print out your own graphic, or print it out and then cut it to the shape that you want, right? Cut out a whole, measure this rectangle, and then cut it out according to whatever you need here. For $5, this is an awesome arcade to have.
When I was a kid, I wanted these glasses so bad because, like, Bret Hart's signature thing when he used to come to the ring was he always take off his glasses and give them to a kid in the front row. So I always wanted to be like one of those kids in the front row that got his glasses.
That's the dream. That's the dream.
And then I always think about it, like, over the years, because he probably had, like, a 20, 30-year career. Like, how many pairs of glasses he must have gone through. But the funny thing was they were falling. So,
oh, were they?
Yeah, because he used to keep them, like, slightly above his eyes, like, kind of like on his forehead. And they had, like, a strap around it, so then he would just, like, put it on a kid's head in the front row.
Oh, this guy's name is Chaos. That's a badass name. 7 energy, 6 strength, 9 bombs? Explosion? 6 pizza? What? There's a stat for pizza? Oh, this is him outside of his costume or her costume. I'm not sure. Batty Bro. All right, I probably spent more time on this than I need to, but I just thought it was a cool, not just toy and packaging, just the experience, the entire experience of opening that up. I had a lot of fun. They have another LOL surprise, which was called a graffiti surprise. Don't get that. Because there's literally a mechanism where you open it, the tab, you pull it, and it shoots. Not graffiti, confetti.
Oh, yeah.
It shoots confetti all over you. Can't hope it does shoot graffiti all over you. Yo, you should do the. Can you do the Batcave next?
Yeah.
Jason, I wonder when we'll see the Eternals figures at Dollarama. If we do, I would buy the whole team. I have Icarus. Do I? Yeah, I do. But they already have what's the retro collection? The Marvel Legends Retro 3.75, the 5 POA ones. They hit Dollarama for a while, and then they were on pegs. And then the week after at the toy show, everyone was selling them for $10.
I just bought my cousin's kid the Hulk from that series.
Oh, nice.
Because I was at the Wayne Toy Show a couple weeks ago with Machu and Jay Shaw and D. Blake and Detour and Henrock. And I was like, Easter was coming up, so I was looking for something for my cousin's kids. And like, I don't know what my cousin's kid likes. He's like 3. So he's kind of at that point where he's like starting to recognize things. So like I bought him the Hulk from there and I gave it to him and he's like all excited about it, and then he forgot about it like 2 minutes later.
Yeah, that's at that age normal. Yo, I fit my phone in here. This is a Samsung S21 Ultra.
Oh, that's got to be intentional.
Yo, Johnny, you just blew my mind, dude. I don't know if I can put a, because the Samsung S21 is a little bit narrow. But that's cool. Hey, what's up, Norn Radicals? You don't even need this front piece. You can just leave it off and put a phone in here. Yo, dude, game changer. Yeah, you can definitely have some. Oh my gosh. Heck yeah, man. Thank you. Thank you for that suggestion. The chat remains undefeated. Undefeated.
Okay, so good news about the desk. So that's the front. That's a piece that will be facing the actual person sitting at the desk.
Right.
And then it does have some detail in the back. So
looks like there's a separate piece there, right? Like the back is a separate piece.
Actually, yeah. Now that I just moved it a little bit, and it does like kind of come apart a little bit.
It's probably easier to mold it as just the front, and then
you can even see it pegs in over here.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. So that's actually like very useful. I'm gonna be using that a lot.
Mario, this is a LOL surprise boys arcade heroes. It's called. You can get them. I don't know, retail stores. I found them at Dollarama here in Toronto, Canada. If you're online, you can check them. I think Innocent was gonna buy it from Amazon. Check it out on Amazon. Maybe Five Below in the US will have it. Oh, here you go. Now I feel like I read that message and I was plagiarizing. Matt Logic says Five Below had them a while back. There you go. Yeah, I mean, that's super cool putting the phone in. And for $5, beautiful. Ah, the dollar store. That's right, Yoko. If the Ontario alcohol distribution wasn't a monopoly by the Ontario government, we could possibly get soju at the dollar store. That would be amazing. And you can get everything there.
Back in the day, in my old neighborhood, that's where we used to get a lot of our toys. It was like they used to call it the 99-cent store, where stuff was like legit 99 cents.
Yeah.
And it was all like bootleg toys and.
Yep.
Or I remember like sometimes you can go to like the bodega down the street and they would just get like random toys. They would get like you know those strings to, like hold balloons. They would just string them across the counter.
Oh yeah.
The pegs like from here. That's how I used to get like a lot of Disney toys. Like
really?
I had, like, a whole set of Aladdin. Like it would be like right next to the cigarettes.
You know, when the dad has to make a quick stop before the kid's birthday on the way home.
Like you get your cigarettes, your lotto tickets, and then your Lion
Give me
King
a
tickets.
Mickey Mouse and some scratchers and a pack of smokes. Hey, David De La Huerta, welcome. Matthew says they are on Amazon. Captain Jack, what's up? Says posing my TVC armor, beating the crap out of the Macquarie Boba. Tag me in that photo. I'd love to see Boba Fett getting his ass beat by the armor because he's not a real Mandalorian, right? According to Cosca Reeves. No spoilers. That was previous season stuff. But are you caught up on the Mandalorian?
Yeah, I just finished last night.
Okay. Well, we won't talk about that now. But if you are interested in chatting about the season 3 of the Mandalorian finale, come join us, Boba Squadron, Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on this channel. And we're going to break it down. Boba Squadron, myself, Yoko, who's in the chat, Paul, and of course, Kicker Start Ernie.
Just trying to see how to get all these pieces together.
There was a company who made a whole bunch of the 66 Batman accessories a few years ago. It had, I think, a briefcase, the shark repellent, the bust, a bunch of Batman handcuffs and whatnot. And I found a website online that was selling them individually, but it came out as a set. Was that the diamond one, Mr. Ryan Clark, that you're talking about?
I kind of remember that.
I have a Shakespeare bust for 1/12 scale.
So
Hey, what's up, Nate?
this is the whole thing just like unfolded.
It's not cardboard, right? At least it's a plastic.
Yeah, it's
shell?
plastic. So
That's good.
And then I remember watching Robo review this, and the door over here actually slides to be another wall panel.
Right.
And it is tricky because I could see it. Oh, that's why it's taped.
Tape.
Yes. There we go. So,
Oh my gosh. Come on.
and then you got the holes.
Come on, McFarlane, that's so freaking cool.
And then like even just all like the little accessories you get, like a wire squat. So you get like this little side table, you get the desk.
Was that like an armoire, a dresser? It's a little short to be a dresser.
You get the
Oh,
chair for the desk.
I need chairs.
I
Damn it.
know. You get this little globe that's got nothing painted on it, but
Does it open up to store alcohol?
You get this lamp, which is cool.
I love lamp.
The red phone.
There you go, Commissioner Gordon.
And then you get the Shakespeare bust, which I'm pretty sure opens. Yep.
Nice.
Doesn't have a button inside. Whatever.
Let's get some red paint. Make it a little circle.
Actually, it does have the button sculpted.
It's an extra paint hit.
Yeah. I thought it didn't even have the button sculpted, but it does. So that's a plus. But yeah, I like these. They're a little undersized, but what you can do with this, you take a little Nature Valley, you put it on top, and then you have a scale problem with the figure.
And then you can shoot from like a lower angle.
Yeah.
Are they small in scale with the figure, or are they like the whole series is smaller scale in general?
The whole series is smaller scale.
Okay. So like a McFarlane multiverse wouldn't fit in that diorama.
No, because the DC multiverse is like gigantic compared to like regular figures, and then these are a little bit smaller compared to regular figures. I like that Two-Face gets a coin.
Oh man, I have a whole bunch of those from the when the Nolan verse came out. They had those toys.
Yeah, those ones, they were actually like it felt like a metal coin too.
Yeah, I have a bag of them.
This is just plastic. But like, so this is him compared to the desk.
That there was a Two-Face in the '66 show.
So he was never actually in the show, but he was in the comic book, and then they made an animated Batman '66 movie.
Right, from like a few years ago.
Yeah, with William Shatner.
Because I'm like, that looks very modern and not TV-ish. Well, modern in the sense that just the style of it. The clothes, still has that look from that era.
I used to like the comic book for Batman '66. It was like it was like a bi-weekly book, so it used to come out every other week. It was a little bit cheaper, and it was just like a quick read, and it was just goofy and fun.
Yeah, which is on brand with the show.
It fits in the chair pretty good. And I'm like,
do you think Two-Face's desk has the same face on both sides?
not if it's like the Tommy Lee Jones Two-Face.
Oh, that one's split down the middle that way, left and right, not front to back. Oh, before I forget, Johnny with the huge super chat. Thank you so much. What is going on?
You're generous.
Thank you so much. Says to help the Toying Around Miniature Arcade Fund. Enjoy your break from YouTube. Oh shoot, that's right. I should talk about this. Next week. Hold on 1 second. Thank you. Today's April 20th. Next week, April 27th. I'm not gonna have a stream. Next week is my 1-year anniversary, wedding anniversary. So I'm probably gonna take the night off, and then the week after that is May 4th. And May 4th, big Star Wars day, I'm going to have a special event down at Offworld Bar here in Toronto. So if you're in the area, come check out Offworld. You can get the early bird ticket for the event right now on their website. So then the Enabler stream will be the second Thursday next month, which is May 11th. So I think this is the first time I've ever taken 2 weeks off consecutively from unboxing Thursdays. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully you guys, can stick around. Maybe I'll try to prepare some content in the meantime. But I love you all and thank you.
So what I just realized is you can only use this chair one way because it's hollow in the back. That's what I was worried about the desk, but
right,
it's the same way with the little side table.
It's the same with the computers in the Batcave, right? It saves money, and then you can Russian nesting doll them all into.
But
you can stack 3 of them at a time.
At least with this, you're pretty much always going to be pushing it up against the wall.
Yeah.
Or what I found you can do is you can kind of shoot it from the back, where you're kind of just catching the top of it.
Right.
Just basically cut off that part with cropping.
So funny that Tommy Lee Jones was Two-Face. Yeah, I mean that was great. The comic books for 66. Oh, nice. There you go, Sam Rock. I found this Batman 66 comic hardcover at the dollar store. It was Batman meets Green Hornet.
Yeah, that was a cool one. There's I think it was a 6-issue miniseries.
Was it? Matthew, you want me to export some of these to you? I can make another run tomorrow and see how many I can grab. I'll ship them to you. But if you find a Mezco Batcave, or not Mezco, the NECA, nope, not wrong again, McFarlane, Wayne Manor, please, anybody, let me know, help me out. I am PayPal ready. Matthew Toy, do you have a sponsored link for Amazon? I feel you should be getting a cut. Yeah, get your points, man. Those are points that actually are worth something. The chat is saying congrats, thank you so much, thank you. Except for Legendary Poser, who says 2 weeks. I mean, congrats and all that, but still, go rewatch an episode of The Enablers or something, please. Yoko says I'm upset Enablers won't be episode 150, and a very passive aggressive, but congrats and whatever. What's tonight? Tonight's 148. Oh, so we're gonna be 1 episode off. All right, let's pre-record one for May the 4th or something. What do you think? So that'll be 149. Or I can do an early show. NYC Figure Fanatic says the Wayne Manor is at my Target. What's the price on that, Tom?
It wasn't expensive. I think it was like $50-$60 maybe.
50-60 is not expensive?
Well, for a playset, like these days.
All right. Put a pause on that. Cancel that APB. I'm putting APB out for the Jada toys, Ryu and Fei Long, please. You know why I think 50 is a lot, dude? Because someone found me the Batcave for $15 Canadian here.
Oh yeah, they will get discounted heavily.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Plasty?
Actually, it's 35. I was way off.
Yeah, were you just estimating?
I'm so used to seeing like figures being like 25 that I was like, no, it's gotta be 50-60 for a playset.
Nico, what's good? Nico, you got your Jada toys, right? I can put my APB out there. Thanks. We're not going to pre-record an Enabler stream. I'll pre-record 149 with somebody, and then 150 will be the second week.
Just going back to the Indiana Jones thing, here's Two-Face with a little pistol.
There you go. Oh, right. He doesn't come with guns. You should push our show back 1 more week so we can claim episode. Oh, that works too. I didn't read it. He didn't super chat. Shit gets lost. I'm kidding. Bamboozling the audience. I mean, it just makes it more fun. Matthew, can I move between two Sentinels to the Thursdays? You'll be off. Wednesdays have become pretty crowded. I mean, dude, the way I see it, the internet is a huge place. You can move it to Thursdays normally if you want, you know? I can't stop you. 2, I would never tell you don't do it. But if you want to fill that spot, go for it. Tuxedos? Yeah, we're gonna get tuxedos for 150. For 150. All right. The next thing I'm opening is the Jazzwares Micro Galaxy Squadron. Yoda's Jedi Starfighter. A lot of miniatures today. Wait, this whole hobby is miniatures. Just different scales. Stupid.
Actually, I bought a set of those specifically for a shot.
Just like the X-Men.
Yeah, except I actually did do the shot, and it actually came out pretty good. But I got the 4-pack. It was with 2 TIE fighters, an X-wing, and Darth Vader's TIE fighter.
Those are so cool. I don't think I've ever seen any of those multi-packs here in Canada.
Yeah, I got it off Amazon. That was $50.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I remember thinking like that was a lot.
Oh man! So you got to meet the enablers at New York Comic Con. Some enablers, 2 enablers, 3. But you're going to be going to San Diego, right?
Yep.
SDCC.
Yeah, so that was the same friend that's trying to get me a hotel now. She was able to get me my tickets while I was at Legion's Con.
That's incredible. The enablers helped me get my passes when I was at Disney. Thank you to those great friends. Okay, I'm not reading the instructions, but this has something going on here. What is that? Okay, there's some feet that kick out for Yoda to exit. I don't know how to open this. Ah! Is it from there? Nope, it's from the bottom.
It was cool. I'm definitely having my friend just like handle all my hotels because I'm notoriously bad at just picking hotels. Like there's always something crazy going on at whatever hotel I pick.
Dude, that's a good friend. Got you your hotel and your tickets.
Yeah, because it keeps happening when I'm busy. And also, she's been going since 2009, so she's like an expert at it.
Oh, true. What are you looking forward to out in San Diego then?
So I'm basically at the point with cons where I just go to hang out. Like I remember last time I went in, like the main thing I wanted to do was go to the Mattel WWE panel.
Okay.
And I managed to get in, but that happened to be the one year that they were teaming up with Barbie. So everything that they showed off was a WWE female wrestler as a Barbie doll.
Not your thing?
No. And I did manage to get into the Black Series panel too, which was pretty cool. And what was funny about that was I was actually sitting right behind Robo from the Bush. But at the time, I didn't really know anybody. So I was like, do I say anything to him? I just ended up just not saying anything.
He's such a nice dude.
I know. I think Beach was right next to him too.
You should have just been like, hey, big fan.
Yeah, I was just so nervous. I was like, no.
I see what you mean, though, because when I went to Comic-Con, people are like, what are you looking for? What are you looking for? A lot of the cons, like the big ones, they probably, I'm assuming they charge a fair amount for a table or a booth. So, the people who are selling stuff kind of charge up a little bit. So I don't know. It's either like really old rare figures that are the finds or like loose figures that are cheap to get. So I don't know. I didn't really look for many toys.
Usually what we used to do with New York Comic Con is we would go all 4 days, and Thursday we would kind of scope the place out, like figure out like what booth has what, And then we would go back Sunday, because Sunday they don't want to take anything back with them, so they're slashing all the prices down.
Right. So if you want to play that game, like roll the dice if they're going to give you a deal on the last day, then you can try that too.
But now it's even gone to the point where they kind of want to get like surefire sellers, so now it's just mostly Funko Pops. So like it's even hard to find figures.
Yeah.
Because they just want to move merch.
Yeah, you don't want to go to a con and be like, I'm looking for Black Series and Marvel Legends, and you can get that from any of your like, local small shops, e-tailers, comic book stores, or big box stores. You go to a con, you pay a little bit of a markup, and everyone, if they have those things, they have the same thing. But again, if you're a channel member, Butter Rangers or higher, you can check out the Comic-Con vlog right here on YouTube, and just see some of the stuff that I find. Crap ton of cards, more cards. Got to meet some artists and friends. So go, give that a watch if you have access to it. And then the more people who watch that stuff, then I get an idea of what kind of videos I should make for early access for channel members. Let's see.
I was actually thinking about, because the Wayne Toy Show is every month and it's kind of close to me, so I was thinking about trying to get a table and selling a bunch of my stuff there. I'm just like over eBay, and I'm at the point where I have so much stuff that I want to sell, and it's like low value stuff, so I'm like, I'll just put it in a bin for like $5. Like,
no, those in my experience, that's what moves at cons. People just want to spend like $5-10 here and there.
Yeah, that's why I want to bring it there.
Yeah.
And instead of having to list it on eBay and worry about shipping, and then I just had a bad experience with. I sold the Mezco brown suit Wolverine, and like it looked fine when I sold it, but then the guy messaged me when he got it, and he's like, "There's a little black mark on his chest." I was like, and then I was like, "Can you send me a picture of it?" And he sent me a picture. I was like, I zoomed in, and then I could see it. I was like, "All right, fine, I'll take a refund." But then I had to like give him the money back. I had to ship it back.
Yeah, you don't want to deal with that. Let's see. Hey, Customs by Matthew. How's it going, man? Captain Jack says these enablers sound like bad influences. Well, why? Because we buy toys and drink soju?
I remember New York Comic Con. I think Mario was trying to influence me by text.
To do what?
I had seen the Mondo Wolverine, the one where he's on the bed with the picture.
Yeah.
And I said,
I can't believe they did that packaging too.
I was like, it's $120, but I don't really collect 1/6. And Mario's like, not yet.
He tries. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Steve Morrow is here. Thanks for tuning in. Figure Fan Nate says toy shows are a great place to sell toys. eBay fees are outrageous. And then you guys have that thing where if you sell, what is it, $600 or whatever more on through PayPal, you have to report it as income, right?
Yeah,
from what I remember.
It was supposed to be the law last year, but then they pushed it back a year. So that's going into effect this year.
Oh, speaking of which, Johnny, who sent the super chat earlier, I just found his Instagram account. Really, really cool artist. Drawing like everything, a whole bunch of geeky stuff. You should definitely check out Johnny on IG for some great artwork. I hate when customers see me on day one of the con, tell me they'll come back, and when they return on the last day, get mad that I'm sold out of the art print they wanted. I mean, art print, that's different. It's just a stack of paper, right? It's selling.
Also, you kind of gotta feel like with the figures, like when we're scoping out, we're like, oh yeah, that's probably gonna sell out, so I'll buy that now. But like if it's like an old figure that you're like, oh yeah, I was kind of wanting that, like then I'll wait until Sunday.
Yeah, exactly. For prints, I don't, as the artist, it's like you don't need to dump all your prints or one or two extra prints just to not bring them home, right?
Yeah.
Yo, what is this?
Hello there.
Alexander Eagleson with a $10 super chat. This one makes me laugh. He says, Mezco Toys pre-order post update fund for Kevin. Man, first of all, thank you so much. Thank you. Secondly, I'm just gonna keep making the videos. I don't think should I start a fund? Do I need to start a fund? Because the videos I'm making are they're just fun to me. Mr. Jones says, I like how much fun you're having with this situation. And I'm like, well, on the other side, what am I going to do? Just sit here and like pout all day and curse and yell at someone who's not going to respond anyway. So yeah, I would like my toys. In the meantime, I'm going to keep doing this stuff. But would I prefer the toys over having something to make content over? I'm like, no, I definitely want the toy. I want to check it out. And I think I just got an idea for a video tomorrow. But Alexander, this is very generous of you. Thank you so much. And if people are enjoying the videos, I have more ideas. I probably don't have enough ideas in comparison to how many more days I plan on having to wait for my figure. But Dom, did you pre-order yours?
Yeah, I did. I remember I was at work in office because this is pre-pandemic.
Again, is it the same friend that pre-ordered for you?
No, I pre-ordered it myself, but I remember the site had crashed and it took me, I think, an hour and a half to get my order through.
Damn.
And like then because the site was crashing, I didn't get my my confirmation notice until like 3 hours later. So I was like, I don't know if it went through. And
yeah.
I was telling my coworker was laughing because like we shared an office and I was like freaking out. I was like, I don't know if this went through.
I think that is something that happens a lot on their website. Like you place the order, it goes through, and then you don't get the confirmation email for a little bit. But usually the charge is already there. I take that as a confirmation that the order went through. Oh, Nate, thank you. Nate, I appreciate that you as a Mezco fan can, still find something nice to say about the video. Honestly, I was just out to lunch with some friends and I'm like, can you guys help me shoot something real quick? We shot it in like 7 minutes and then I edited it on my iPad for like 10 minutes and then that was it. But I'm definitely at the end of the list. It's a conscious effort to not ship my order, I'm pretty sure. All right, let's see. What should I open next?
I don't think I showed this before, but I also got the Last of Us 2-pack.
Nice.
So I was initially going to pass on this, but then they had it at Target. So I was like, this actually does look pretty cool.
So it's one of those, are you going to pre-order it? Nah. But if I see it in stores, I'll get it.
Yeah.
And there it is.
I actually had even seen it at my local comic shop a couple times, and I had passed on it again. But that was before I watched the show. And then the show like had me thinking about it again. And I think the day I bought this, I had seen Nico Hodge's custom Pedro Pascal.
Oh my gosh! Well, and he had one of the clickers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nico Hodge does incredible stuff. Incredible stuff.
I love that NECA does this too. I keep these.
One time they had on their website, they made like high resolution.
Yeah. I saved those
available for download.
Yeah,
which is pretty impressive.
They used to do that around Christmas. They used to do like one every day, and for 12 days. But I think now they stopped doing that because they started including the matte finished ones inside the boxes.
Yeah, I hear you. Kirby Kai says, "Did I have a Mezco box sitting in the back of my car? I had one in the front hall." In the front hall, I have a box of broken down boxes, Amazon boxes, things like that for shipping. And I went through it, and luckily the last one in there was the Mezco one with, it still had tape. It was the box that was holding other boxes. So I packed some stuff in, and I texted the guys. I'm like, hey, you guys want to help me with the video at lunch today? And then they didn't reply. I went to lunch. I'm like, you guys want to help me out? And they've all seen the video. So they're like, oh man, what's happening is messed up. And then they're like, yeah, we can do it. And it was a lot of fun. The Last of Us set is really good. I think there's a third-party one that's been on pre-order. Also 3 years, I believe. But it's unlicensed, I'm pretty sure.
I know a lot of third parties gotten a lot of love lately, but for some reason I've just had like not great experiences with it. Like either like the heads are stuck or like the articulation's not like moving for me. So I kind of just mainly stay away from it at this point. But like I do love like the looks and the sculpts. Like I have that Heisenberg one. I've been actually meaning to get rid of it because his head just constantly falls off.
Damn.
Because the neck peg is just like really short, and then the socket is just like really shallow. So it just doesn't stay. Like the minute you move it, it just pops right off.
Yeah, I'm well, I recently canceled a brand out of my list of things that I collect, so I'm looking into a lot more third-party stuff from overseas.
The only third party I do like is the Noda toys, because I got that Logan.
Oh, I'm Noda. I will always compliment. The figures that I have are all top notch.
And I got to get some of their blank bodies because I want to put the Conan booster pack heads on them.
Matthew says, "Is it possible for me to go back on the wait list?" I think the listing is still up. You can add. You can try to check out. I don't know if it'll convert again before me. Johnny asks, Yoko, are you going to Toronto again in August for Fan Expo? That would be cool. Are enablers coming? Not sure.
I almost went to that a few years ago. Like me and my friend were planning, and then we just ended up not going.
Drive up with Matthew.
I think we went to Salt Lake City instead, which was like the worst mistake we ever made. That was when we decided that I'm not allowed to pick hotels and she's not allowed to pick cons.
That's a weird substitute.
Well, because she had picked that con, and like the whole city is just weird. Like the whole city shuts down at 10 o'clock. So,
oh wow!
Except for bars will stay open until 1 o'clock. But like you can't even order food after 10.
What?
Like we were getting sushi, and luckily we had paid our bill because we were getting up to leave, and like there were still people in there. They were like closing the lights while we were still in there.
I'm always eating after 10. That's terrible. Hey, Desiree fan, what's good? What's good?
And then you have to like every street to cross the street, you have to like wave a flag while you were.
What?
Yeah. And then I remember my friend was like really drunk one night, and like somebody had left all the flags on the other side. So she's drunk and she's like crying. She's like, "How are we gonna cross the street? All the flags are gone."
That's so weird.
Like, there's no cars coming. We could just go.
That's very, very weird. 796 says there's a third-party Darth Maul 1/6 scale. I'll probably check that out because I sold my actual Hot Toys one to Mike. But I don't know if I trust a company to make third-party Star Wars. It just seems like they're putting a very, very large target on themselves.
I also got the Felix Toys Joaquin Phoenix Joker and the Patriot Studios one, and both of them broke. Like,
oh no!
Like the leg just like fell off because the body was too tight.
It's 112. What? Wait, Mario, it's a 112 Darth Maul? Okay. Wait, but I have SHF. Bat Force Grumps.
Hello there.
Channel member for 11 months. My goodness. Thank you so much for the support, Grumps. Says, let me know, Kev, and I will storm the Mezco offices with great vengeance and furious anger. You gonna go dressed as Batman? I would love to be there to see that. I will film that. Thank you, Grumps. Thank you for being a channel member also. Cam Jack says, Mike, Taco Bell closes at 10. Terrible. Ryan is going to make Paul have another bad bash. Let's do it. Henrock112 is here. What's going on? I got to head down to one of these New York / New Jersey cons because just because there's so many awesome people I know are in that area, and I have family in one of those two states, so everything's 15 minutes away, right?
Yeah, the last one was actually really fun. Like they didn't. It was in the place that it's in. It's got 2 rooms, and they were in, I guess, a smaller room this last time. But like seeing everybody there was like made it fun. Like, because I remember the first time we went, we were only there for like an hour and a half, and we spent like $300, and then just left.
Impressive.
But this time we went to the con. I bought a few things, and then on the way home, I stopped at my local comic shop and I bought the Super 7 Animaniacs.
Nice.
They
Did you
had
shoot
pink-
those yet?
No, not yet, because I gotta warm them up and stuff. Because I didn't have time to really do anything because it was also the day before Easter, so I had to like rush and just open everything up and like pack it away, and then like get everything ready for people to come over.
I forgot how to open these boxes again. Stupid. It's from the top or bottom.
I go from the bottom. Yeah.
Grump says the 66 Wayne Manor and what bat boat is there?
Oh yeah, there's a boat too. It's
From McFarlane?
Yeah, for the same line. I was
What?
thinking
He's
about
making
getting that.
boats now? I'm excited for that King Tut just because it's such a cool costume and it looks pretty detailed for that price point.
And what's also cool is it comes with like regular accessories, which a lot of the figures don't come with.
Some of them come with the the sound effect.
Yeah, that was like all the original figures came with that. But like I was like, it's a big miss to not give Penguin an umbrella.
Right. Is it?
Luckily, they did correct that. He comes the umbrella's in the villain's lair. Hoping King Tut in a minute. But these figures are pretty cool. I'm gonna get some good shots out of these.
Oh, I think High School Creations posted like a
Yeah, he's been using
picture of
these
a
lot.
Dio with
I think he might have actually influenced me to buy these because they kind of weren't on my radar until I've been seeing them in the wall shots.
accidental enabling.
Probably.
Oh, is this Cassian's that cool blaster? Nice. You could add some dry brushing on this. Who am I kidding? I don't do that stuff. Toretsu says, "Where's Kevin's '89 Batman? Swear to me."
With wrestling figures, I used to do so much customizing, and then I just like fell out of it. And it's crazy, like so many of the figures that I used to like buy up for parts, like I was buying like 10, 15 of those figures and just like chopping them up, and then like I see them now on eBay going for like $300-400.
Oh no.
And I'm like, how that figure was like clogging the pegs when it first came out.
Those guys are rich. Oh, no holster for his blaster? Dang. ToyCon June 10 to 11? Probably not. Probably not this year with like SDCC and some other stuff going on. Probably have to wait another year.
I'm debating on that one because it's close enough, but I gotta see if I'm traveling now.
Yeah.
But
oh, it would be remiss of me to not bring this up since you are here. The photo challenge reigning champ. This month's theme is Star Wars, as we are going to review the photos, well, I guess a week after May the 4th. So if you want to take a toy photo, doesn't matter what brand of toy you collect, how you set up your toys or photos, things like that. The theme this month is Star Wars, and the hashtag is hashtag enabler _ MTFBWY. May the force be with you. So MTFBWY. And of course, Cap Lives is here. What's up, Cap? He has the borrowed one of his nice photos for the cover for the event. But yeah, you know, if you collect Pop Toys, Hot Toys, 1/6, 1/12, 1/18th, if you do digital backgrounds, you do Photoshop editing, doesn't matter. The point is just to have fun, post a pic, and we'll see what happens from there. Sometimes there are prizes. Figure Fan Nate is still here, I'm assuming, so there definitely will be a prize. Dom, how did you find like the channel and enablers and stuff?
So it was really through Infinity Equation because like I was watching them during the pandemic,
Yeah.
and then just constantly I was hearing like toying around on Parallel Universe, Toy Amigos. So then I would usually watch you while I was working from home. I would kind of like catch it on Friday, like catch the replay. And then my schedule changed so that I could actually be home on Thursday night. So then I just started like chiming in. Because originally I used to take kickboxing classes on Thursday nights.
Oh, sick.
But I switched it so that now I'm just boxing on Tuesdays and Fridays. And then I got to get back to lifting, but that's usually Mondays and Wednesdays.
What do you think? What do you think of this Andor head sculpt?
Is that the Black Series?
Yeah,
I gotta get that one.
From the TV show.
I think it looks pretty good, I think. Because I have the vintage collection one and I like it, but for some reason I have a lot of trouble getting them to stand.
Oh, I have that too. Maybe I should open it. Hey, Paul Morales, have a great night. I'm kind of disappointed. Like, they still gave him a left trigger hand. 2 trigger hands.
Yeah, they even did that with the Jedi a lot too.
Yeah, the Jedi one is the one that confuses me the most. But there's only one blaster.
Let's see that. King Tut.
Okay, yeah, let's give you the spot. Like, look at the detail on that. The paint on the crotch sash. What's the official word for that?
This is a really nice material too.
Is it?
Yeah, it just like it drapes really nice, and like you see how easy I can move his arms.
Yeah.
I can't do that with Two-Face. Like I gotta like fight it. It's like heavily ratcheted on Two-Face, and on most of the figures in this line, but on this it's nice. The only thing is he doesn't have any like leg articulation, just a little swivel.
Yeah, I guess he can't be doing much with that robe anyway.
Yeah, I mean, anyway, I'm probably just gonna have him just like behind like a pillar or something.
If you had that out of packaging, you just showed me that. I wouldn't know that that's the McFarlane, like, cheaper priced lower end line.
You know what did another good line of this was Funko back when they were doing reaction figures.
Right.
And they actually skipped over like, the main villains because they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna get to them eventually. So they got like multiple versions of Mr. Freeze. They got Bookworm. They got not Clock King, King Tut. And then the line got canceled before they can get to the main villains.
That's always the worry, isn't it? Let's see. Cap Live says, I got a few shots in for the challenge. It's been fun. Yeah, I've just been realizing in your photos, you're using more everyday stuff as props. Trying to spot those in your photos, Cap. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, Cap also takes a lot of good wrestling pictures. Like sometimes he makes me want to take more wrestling pictures.
Cap takes Star Wars. He does Power Rangers. He does Joe's.
Like, Superman pictures.
Yeah, the Superman ones with the Mafex. Just really awesome overall.
So like a film on his arms to like stop from staining.
Oh no. Raiden, what's up? Anyone getting the third-party mall? Now that I know that it's 1/12, I might. But I have SH Figure Arts, though, so I don't know. Tempting. J Mad Fortin? Mad Fortin? Says Force Blaster on the other hand. Ghost. Force Ghost Blaster. Johnny, have a great night. Crotch sash is now the official term. What is it called? Loincloth? Yeah, those are cool. I've always wanted to build out more bat villains and of course different bat suits. That's one of my first.
I'd love for them to get to like the John Aston Riddler. They got to get Commissioner Gordon and Chief O'Hara on Harriet.
And Harriet. I mean, if Legends is doing Aunt May, Todd's got to get some Aunt Harriet in there.
And then you need the regular Bruce Wayne and Dick Grayson too, which I really hope that they get to.
They should have a Batgirl with the
Yeah, they gotta get the background.
her table. Doesn't she sit at like her vanity or makeup table?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Gotta
like
love
that
the Blade Runner.
They even got to the multiple Catwomen,
Yeah.
which is really just a head swap, but it's so cool that you get that.
I think the Batgirl might be tough. I don't know. Is there copyright or likeness rights issues with the actress?
Oh, is there? I remember Mattel did her, and I think Funko did also.
Funko Pop or the retro?
The reaction ones.
Okay. Found the Black Series Mall at Target, but skipped because I think I'm done. Oh, the archive. Because I'm like, the first one was a long time ago. All right, this one's pretty good. People seem to like the head sculpt. I don't know, the plot color of the face, the plastic seems a little bit off. Maybe it's that it needs the
Yeah, I noticed
matte-
a lot of Black Series has that with like the super glossy face.
the matte finish. But it's pretty good. I like the hood on the jacket. Again, I wish it had alternate hands, or give him another accessory. But what else did he have in the show?
Yeah.
Oh, Clone Wars ball. Nice. You should grab that. I don't know what else he had in the show.
Yeah, he really didn't have anything.
Maybe that guy's manifesto? Not bad. Not bad.
I actually
All right.
picked up this book over Christmas. I never looked at it yet, but so I do a lot of my Christmas shopping on Black Friday because you get really good deals. And when
Yeah,
you have
that's pretty smart. I think a lot of people do that.
when you have a big family, it really comes in useful. So I was getting some books at Target for my cousins, and they had a buy two get one free deal. So this book. It's just artwork from Arthur Adams. So it's just like random page, like just random shots that he's done.
Oh, that's a cool book.
And I'm trying to see if there's like other books like this, because like this is good reference for posing. Like,
Oh yeah, I think a lot of stuff. If you're doing posing, check comic books, right?
yeah. Usually I Google stuff and like I Google comic book images, but it's cool to like when you're not thinking of something specific. That's why I love the photo challenges too, because it's like an idea that's not already in my head, and then I gotta come up with it. And so it's cool to like see a picture, then get inspired by that.
All right. Mike sent me a message, chat. The code is toying around CA, one word, and it gets you 10% off if you want to pre-order some stuff from highschoolcreations.com. So you can get a wall XD single unit, corners, a set of corners. So one order of corners gets you the inner and the outer corner, peg accessories, and of course the roll-up door. So the code is toying around CA, gets you 10% off your pre-order if you need to add to your wall XD collection. And I believe from the website they're charging upfront, just like the Kickstarter was. There you go. Ryan Dole says Yvonne Craig is a likeness rights issue. See, I know things, kind of. Of course, Ryan has the Gotham Tonight Is it Gotham Tonight? I'm sorry. I think it's Gotham Tonight. I'm fairly certain. Podcast where he talks about Batman stuff.
I was actually just catching up on toy anxiety yesterday while I was working. I was dying during the side comments. Like, that's my favorite part every week.
Yeah, it's great.
This week particularly good.
They could have given Andor the box he got off an Imperial ship, the Manifesto, or even the Kyber Crystal. No, Kyber Crystal will be a cool accessory. Does anyone have that, though? Already in the line? It probably is a really small accessory to make. Gotham City Tonight. So close. Yoko says, am I a ghost? Yes, I read from the bottom up. That's how you read books. Yoko, you start at the end and you read backwards. From what I'm told, that's how you're supposed to read books. Spider Mall would be, yeah, I was just rewatching that clip. And my ghost.
Mara Jade, and I feel like I'm unraveling a mummy.
I felt like I'm opening a sandwich when I was opening my Andor just now.
They save on plastic, but look how much paper.
You can reuse that to, I don't know.
Actually, what this is good for is to put it over a light and kind of soften it.
To fuse your light.
I've used
Or
tissues
Christmas paper, wrapping paper.
I've actually used tissues before to diffuse my lights. Just drape them over.
Oh, for sure. What's up, Dario?
I gotta get old for a second to fix my the ankles.
What's wrong with the ankles?
Well, they're like stuck like this,
Oh yeah.
and they're really. I'm about to heat it up.
Yo, Mikey, Figure Report is in the house. What's good, man? Hope you've been well. Have you been doing toy stuff lately? I haven't really seen much. Just been busy on IG.
It's funny, my friends always get mad at me when we go to restaurants because I usually run with like an older crowd. But then when it's time to order and I put my glasses on, they're like, "How am I 6 years older than you?"
I sometimes have to do that, and I just try to lean into it. And my wife's like, "Why do you look like your dad when you're reading?" Because I'll be like this. That's what he does all the time.
The worst was one time we went out for my birthday with my parents and my brother, and we went to the Cheesecake Factory. They keep the lights kind of dim. So my dad literally turned on the flashlight on my phone.
Oh no!
Just in the middle of the restaurant.
Oh no! All right, so I have these two from this wave. Both killer head sculpts. Well, this one I think Luthen more so than Cassian.
Every time I see Luthen, I just hear Andor.
And again, Luthen has the robot arms.
I thought I was going to buy him this weekend, and then I realized it was the client.
Wow!
I needed my glasses.
No, get the client though. That's really
good. I already have the client.
Okay. Because it comes with the Camtono,
Actually,
that head sculpt is really good.
I think it was today that I posted the picture with him.
Oh, yeah, I have it right here. Let's see.
I get confused sometimes because I have like an insane amount of pictures, like banked.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
You have an insane amount of photos that you've posted.
People, so many people think I take pictures every day, but I usually just sit down for 6 hours a month and just crank them out.
So for those in the chat wondering why Nature Valley, I mean, you've got it here. When we do the photo challenges, we usually scroll through the photos, and you always had a behind the scenes shot, setup shot, and I think we spotted it. We're like, is that a Nature Valley box? Propping up, it was lights or figures or something just like this.
I had a Vasco Toys backdrop, and I kind of needed to lift it up a little bit. And I needed to lift it up just a little bit, but not too much. So I took a Nature Valley box like this, and I just laid it on its side. And I needed two equal things, so I took two boxes. And then you guys just spotted it. And then, I think the next time I threw a stick of butter in there.
Oh, so good. It was awesome. It's cool to see, people are kind of paying attention to what we're saying, because then you just kept going with the joke. Did you have them close by?
If you need something a little bit thinner, but still
just
thick,
one bar.
Take one, and it's half the size. But then, sometimes I'll use this thing, which it's just some stuff is gonna fall out if I open it, but it's just a set of drill bits.
Yeah.
But the case is nice and hard, and it's thin, so you can give stuff a boost if you just put them on there.
Nice. This is exactly why Nature Valley needs to. I mean, you have product placement in every
Yeah.
toy shop,
This
basically.
also, this is just a screwdriver kit.
Oh, dude, whatever's the closest. I don't want to go to another room to get something to balance my stuff. So the next closest toy or accessory that's nearby, that's what's propping up my
Yeah,
accessories.
the Nature Valley, I had it in the kitchen because like that one I was really was like looking for something that was the right size and that I had two of. So, but then it was funny because at Comic-Con we were hanging out with Ryan Ting and
Yes.
Wayne, and Mario was talking about how he was hungry, so I just pulled the Nature Valley box because like sometimes those lines are long and the food is expensive. So
Yeah,
like
for sure.
it's good to just have some bars on you.
And Ryan didn't know what the hell that was about, right?
Yeah. And you can tell in his face in the picture.
You probably played it off very diplomatically. He's good at that.
Because Mara Jade's pretty cool. Like I don't know when she would ever be in this pose, but
Just check some old comics. You find some great poses for her.
she actually like moves really well, except for these ankles, which they probably move when I eat them up.
Figure Report says I've been slacking on toy stuff, just life getting in the way. Yeah, I hear that. Might do a live stream tomorrow on the tubes. Okay, everyone. Figure Report coming back. That's a cool pose. I like that. Justin, what's good? What's good? Another channel member says everyone needs a Werner Herzog action figure. The client is yeah, man. It's great head sculpt, accessories. And when I got it, I was like, yo, I'm really surprised by this, and I really like it. And people were shitting on my choice. They're like, you like the client? That shows me your choices are invalid. I'm like, yo, who in the world would be like, I need him as a figure? And then I got it, and I was so shocked by it. But
that goes back to my whole thing of like the more ridiculous something is, the more I want it.
Yeah, I want to see the ridiculous toy.
Because I remember for the longest time I wasn't collecting Star Wars figures because I would like try, and then I like once I got like the main characters from the original trilogy, I was like, do I need anything else?
No.
So I was like, now you just make side characters, and then now I'm collecting Busters. I'm like, give me the side characters.
Yep, aliens, everything. Yeah, but again, check out Cap Lives. He uses like those side characters beautifully just to build backgrounds and scene settings. Really, really awesome. I see RMD Collective is in the chat. You know what that means, everybody. You know what that means. I was saving this until I saw your name, RMD. I got a bunch of Black Series characters sent over from the friends at Hasbro. And of course, in this wave is RMD's favorite, Bix. Bix is going to be okay, RMD. She's fine. She's alive. Let's open her up just for you, my friend. Legendary Poser says Nature Valley is the Swiss Army knife of toy photography.
I'm gonna have to do something with that now.
Oh, see, ideas everywhere. Ideas everywhere. Crunchy or chewy?
I like the crunchy, but the chewy's good too.
I just don't like that you open a Nature Valley and it's just that's a confetti party.
Yeah.
Plasti, what are you saying in Spanish? I don't understand. Portable hard drive is another good stand.
Yeah.
Some of the crunchy bars could make a good walking path for 112 figures.
Also,
so when you go eat one and then all the crumbs that fall out, you just make a pile of them?
That was actually a missed opportunity from Halloween. I did a picture with Plunderlings where I had them like trick-or-treating.
Yeah.
And I crushed up a Ricola candy and I put them in the bags for candy. I should have crushed up a Nature Valley and put it in there. Because I had like these little tiny Ziploc bags. But I also use these a lot for photography. I have like
the
6
boxes?
of them. Yeah, the Super 7 boxes. I keep them under my desk. Like
I use those for lamps because just the surface area is too big.
I have 6 of them underneath my desk right now.
Look at this. I could write a whole story. Like, If I could write Chinese, you just write a whole fairy tale. Here we go, Bix. Matt Logic says, I think he's $10 at Best Buy. The client?
I wouldn't be surprised. He's an older figure at this point.
Cap Live says, I wish SHF or Mafex could at least make clone. Oh, he typed Mike Tyson for a second. Which Jedi do they have? They don't have any Clone Wars ones at the moment? Like with clone armor? Because I love that look for Jedi.
Yeah.
Yo, what do you guys think of this Bix? Again, you need to hit it with the matte spray.
I gotta get all these Andor figures in Black Series because I ended up going for the vintage collection for them, but like Bel Sartha, I feel like her gun is like it's too rubbery.
Is it?
I know that
I have Vel and Andor.
Yeah, the stock falls off a lot, and then again I can't get her to stand.
I'm actually surprised they made this many figures for the Andor show, and they're out so fast. That Logic says dope for Bix enabled. Bix is the cutest. She's up there. She is up there. Dario says, happy 420, everyone. Hope y'all had the stickiest of the ickiest today.
I actually got to see Dario at Legion's Con for a few minutes.
Oh. Uh-oh. When did she use this in the show? Chat. To get iPad with the detachable cell phone. The Motorola. Interesting. What's the articulation here? Not being weird. Thigh swivel.
I think I must have gotten a weird batch of figures because even Dr. Afra's got the stuck ankles.
Yeah, heat those up. I think you just need a little.
It feels like that type of thing where once you get it one time, it's gonna work. It's kind of like you gotta just break the seal on it. But I missed out on the first Dr. Afra, so I was glad that they redid it, even though it's a different outfit.
Yeah, I missed the first one too. I got vintage, but this one's a cool look.
I didn't even realize her helmet comes off. That's cool. Because when they released her the first time, I had gotten out of Black Series, and I was like, I'm not really feeling this line anymore. Then I forgot what got me back into it, but then they started redoing the Rebels figures with the better face printing. So then I jumped back on those.
She used this in the shop? I don't know. But yeah, Cap, you're right. She got treated very poorly. Beat up in the street. Interrogation. It was wild.
With my figure library, this is what I do with Star Wars. I can usually double them or triple them.
That's good. I have the Michaels photo sorting case. It's I don't know, 16 of those little boxes like that in one case. And in one of those boxes, I can put 4 to 5 vintage collection in there.
Yeah, these are actually from Michaels also. These are pencil boxes. And so the wire frame rack that I got, my physical spreadsheet, I figured out I can get 16 of these boxes in one cube. So
nice.
Right now I have 6 columns of 6 rows. So
6 by 6, nice.
And
yeah,
because of the way it's the way that it has the connectors, I could just keep extending it by buying more racks.
Always be buying more. I think I fit the entire office reaction wave in one of those boxes, 6 figures. It was amazing.
I think that's gonna be a Christmas buy for me, especially for my cousins, because like they like kind of collect figures, but like just like random figures, and they like really like The Office because
Yeah, it's a cool set for Office fans.
I know usually for Christmas I can tell when they do their Christmas shopping is literally on their way to my house because they always just get me Funko Pops from the mall.
And the gift receipt is from 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, and it's literally not even wrapped; it's just in a Target bag. But I mean I appreciate it because they're the only ones. But
These are 3 pretty decent looking figures. I think normally Black Series excels in aliens and droids and helmeted armor figures, but these 3 human face sculpts are pretty good. Pretty good.
yeah, I'm waiting for those to like hit a little bit of clearance, and then I'm gonna pick them up.
Dario says, "Are you going to Legions Con again this year, Dom?"
Yeah, I already got my tickets, and I don't have to get a hotel or anything because I think from this year it's about an hour drive, so I can go back and forth both days. Last year was a lot of fun because my brother works on Saturday, so he couldn't go on Saturday. But on Saturday, I got to hang out with Dante, Disavowed, Archie, Trevor, The Amazing.
Oh, nice.
And then on Sunday, my brother came. That was the other funny thing. At New York Comic Con, the Enablers got to meet my brother, and he was dressed as Steve from Blue's Clues. Because he was meeting Steve that day and getting his autograph, so he dressed as him.
Decent looking for Black Series is a win. I mean, they have made a lot of progress on the face sculpts and the printing. The what's it called? Photoreal. Some of the earlier ones are terrible. Let's say like open one more thing, Dom, and then we can call it a night. I don't know. What are you looking forward to in collecting this year?
So those Street Fighter figures I'm really hyped up for. I got those are cool. I got the email the other day that the Super 7 G.I. Joes Wave 2 are shipping soon.
Oh damn! Really? Didn't Wave 1 just ship?
Yeah,
or recently ship?
I think Wave 1 was delayed, so they kind of shipped like right on top of each other.
Insane. That's pretty cool.
Wave 2's got Flint, who's my favorite G.I. Joe. So.
Oh, you have Wave 1, right? And
yeah,
you took some photos of them.
Like it's funny because they're all good figures, but like for some reason Snake Eyes, I'm like I don't know what to do with this one because he's not in his ninja gear,
right?
But I have a feeling that the ninja version of Snake Eyes is coming really quick.
Nice, man. And what would you say from last year was your favorite Enabler Photo Challenge theme?
I think the meme one was really funny. Like that was a lot of fun, and then also the album cover.
Yeah, I think those were the most participated in themes.
Especially with the album cover one, I ended up like just blasting so much old music that I used to listen to.
Captain Jack says, I'm looking forward to the Micro Galaxy Squadron Andor AT-AT. Yeah. I know a friend of mine has been stocking up on snow speeders just to set up a scene for that. Dario says, nice, we'll definitely have to hang out. I'm jealous of that.
Yeah, Dario's kind of far, but not too far. He's I think probably like an hour and a half away, I think, from what I've heard.
Yeah. What month was that, Yoko? Yoko says we'll bring them back for their anniversaries for those themes. What would I call it? An album cover 2? An album cover 2023? Anal bum covered too.
I ended up opening Fatu.
Oh, soft goods.
Yeah, he's got a little soft goods, like I don't know what you would call that. It's like a little towel thing. Then he's got the little fur covers on his legs, which they tab in so that they come off because he didn't wrestle with them on.
Right.
But they would come out with them on. It was actually funny. In WWE, their manager was Captain Lou Albano, who was Mario in the old TV show from the 80s.
I don't know any of those people.
Did you have that Mario show in Canada from like Do the Mario?
I don't think so.
Oh, that was a good show.
Maybe, or maybe I just didn't. I wasn't exposed to it.
It was a live action Mario Brothers, but it was like so bad.
I know there's a live action movie.
Yeah, there was a live action movie, but in the 80s there was a TV show, and Captain Lou Albano played Mario, and Danny Wells played Luigi, and most of the live action stuff they just improvised it, and then it was cut in with animated Mario shows.
Nice. Oh, you know what? That might sound familiar.
Actually, one of my album cover pictures was based on that.
Well, if you guys are want some toy photography ideas, or get an idea of what the photo challenge is like, check out Dom on Instagram at Hello There Toys. You see some of the his entries here. This one, I don't think it was an entry. It was just an Easter photo.
That was a rushed picture. It took me about 10 minutes to set it up and take it. I had gotten back from the Wayne Toy Show. I had to set up stuff for people to come over for Easter. But I was like, I want to have an Easter themed shot, so I just grabbed some figures.
Did you put this out when everyone was over? You're like, look, guys, I made an Easter diorama. This is Jesus.
I had to put it away because there's like little kids coming over and stuff. I don't want them touching the sand.
Oh, true.
It's kinetic sand, but still.
It's literally for kids.
I know, but they're going nuts with that.
Yo, what's up, Archie? But yeah, everyone, show some love to Dom. Go follow Hello There Toys if you can over on IG. And what else is going on? If you have a few minutes before Toy Migo starts, I posted another reel today. Had some fun with some friends for Mezco pre-order day 1191. If you could go check it out. You had a lot of fun making it, even if you don't care about the toy. It was just a cool thing to make. Oh, I just gave away the whole ending. Well, you can watch it with audio. And share it if you can, man. They gotta send this order out to me. Like, make it right, Mezco.
Yeah, that is wild. They've even had things where like they've sent my stuff to like the wrong state, and then like I'm emailing them like over and over again, and they're not responding. And then I'll just get it, and then like they still don't respond.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy how they just take things for granted. I don't know what the attitude is. It's just like, oh, you know what? Our customers will buy it, regardless of what we do.
I watched that interview a couple of years ago with Mez and Toy Page, and Mez was like, oh yeah, it's the customer service. And like every problem that they brought up, like he kind of just blamed it on somebody else. He's like, oh yeah, it's the back end company that we use.
I don't remember that, but if you do, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Steve says Dom is more than half the photo challenges. We all need to help provide some more photos. Yeah, guys, get on his level, man.
I think with the album cover one, I don't know if Plasty might have beaten me on that one.
I think he did by maybe just a few shots. Oh, Toy Galaxy just put up a video about the live action Mario Brothers like 6 hours ago. Okay.
That was a good show though.
Before we go, Oof says, Dom, any photography advice?
So I always say like I really don't know what I'm doing. I just have fun with it, and a lot of the reason why I get so many pictures is I'm not trying to be perfect. Like I just take a bunch of pictures, and the repetitions eventually will just catch up with you, and you'll kind of figure out like what you like, what you don't like, what you're comfortable with, and that's how I found a lot of stuff. Because like when I sit down to take pictures, I might take like 30 to 60 pictures.
Yeah.
And also, I would say if you're deleting about 80% of the pictures you're taking, you're probably on the right path.
I mean, like, just, start with a concept and then pose it out, take a shot. It's digital. You're not, it's not film. You're not losing anything, right?
I kind of built on things like a little bit at a time. Like I literally just started off with my phone and a $30 light box I got on Amazon. And I was just posing pictures. Actually, even before I had the light box, I had just a mailer box it was just a white mailer box that I put pictures, I posed figures in front of. And I would just take the pictures and like try to see how like light was reflecting. And also, if you check out Sir Dork's channel, he's got a lot of useful tips on there. That's where I got a lot of my early tips from.
There you go. Cap Live says some of my shots aren't showing up on the enabler hashtag. That's why you should use the hashtag, and as a failsafe, also tag the enabler's Instagram account so that Mario will see those and put them in our stories, and then of course the highlight reel on the profile, and we can get to those at the beginning or mid next month. Arvin says, I'm like Dom, I just wing it and go with my gut about what I want to photograph. Sometimes I'll start and then the final product will be a completely different idea from maybe like the same character, but like as you pose it and how you want it to look on the camera, and it'll just be like you'll just change things, or maybe you'll come up with a new idea that works better. So
there's a bunch of shots I was trying to take today where it just like wasn't working, so I just like ended up just changing the whole concept. And
yeah,
like,
there you go.
I would say the majority of my pictures probably take about 5 minutes of work, because I'm like I really do appreciate like everybody that like puts in like hours and hours of work to set up the shots and they look amazing. I just know that if I were to do that, my shots wouldn't look amazing because I would just get stuck on the idea and just like trying to be perfect with it. And I wouldn't get there, and I'd just be constantly nitpicking it and just changing stuff.
Yeah, I don't think anyone has like the perfect setup the first time. Like you put everything down, shoot it, and then that's it.
Yeah. And that's initially when I started my my account. It was really supposed to be like a progress journal, like to just see like how bad I started, like just where I started, and then like watch the progression of it.
Right. That's a good idea.
And then I take part in a lot of photo challenges too, because it's a lot of good ideas, and it kind of inspires you to just take more pictures.
Yeah, if you're stuck or you don't have an idea or you don't know what to shoot, like that's why we want to do like interesting themes each month, and just kind of help kickstart something if that's what anybody needs. All right, Dom, before we go, what was your favorite thing that you opened tonight, my friend?
I would say it's probably got to be between the I was gonna say the Batmobile. The Wayne Manor was really cool.
Yeah, man, it's up there. Wayne Manor and Batmobile?
But the Wayne Manor really got to me.
Nice. I think the favorite thing I opened tonight, Andor or this Mario Kart. Like, look how fun it is to spin on this mouse pad. The wheels are greased and roll well. Super cool. I just watched that Mario movie too.
I gotta see that still. I also want to see that the Dracula movie with Nick Cage.
Yes.
So I'm like that's again like the stupider the better.
The stupider the better. That's basically the motto of an enabler stream. Dom, hello there toys on Instagram. What else have you got going on that people might be interested in checking out?
Probably nothing for me personally, but you can always catch me on the Infinity Equation. I'm usually in the chat every week. They got a great show going on there. I'm actually a mod there on the chat.
Yes.
So Dante's a good guy, and he really got me into a lot of this. Like, if it wasn't for the Infinity Equation, I probably wouldn't even be doing photography.
What does Infinity Equation have going on right now? Is it right now, the Toys for Tot thing?
It's not. Usually they do it in August. I keep the link up all year long.
Okay.
But usually the big drive is in August, but you can donate at any time in the year.
Nice. Yeah, that's something that Dante does. That's quite commendable. But yeah, Dom's there. He's here in our chats, in the challenges, in the Enabler Discord, and make sure if you have any questions or you just want to show some love, go follow his page. In terms of what's going on here on this channel, Soju Time t-shirts are up on toyingaround.ca. Again, if you're a channel member, you can check out save 5% with code BN5P, Butter Nation 5%. If you're a channel member, Butter Nation, Butter Rangers or higher, there's a new early access video for Toronto Comic Con vlog from a few weeks ago. Go check that out. And of course, High School Creations, Wall XD. Pre-orders are up on highschoolcreations.com. You can get the Wall XD, you can get the accessories, and of course, the roll-up door. Use code toyingaroundCA for a discount. 10% off of your pre-order from highschoolcreations.com. Next week, April 27th, I will not be streaming. It is my 1-year wedding anniversary, and the week after that, May 4th, I will be... Is that 1 week after?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, I think it is. May 4th, there's an event, in-person event, so I will most unlikely be streaming. If I do, maybe it's early. I don't know. So it might be 2 weeks off. In that time, go check out some other awesome podcasts from the people here in our circles, Between Two Sentinels. Go check out Toy Talk. Go check out the Fallen Fed Chronicles. Go check out Toy Migos. And of course, if I missed any, Customs by Matthews on there too. He's got a show. Go check it out and support everyone here. It's I'll always support the good people with positive stuff going on. And Dom, it was great to have a little one-on-one with you, kind of get an idea of, because I've only seen your pictures and stuff and never really spoke with you, so it's good to kind of put a face to the names and the words that I've been reading, man. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. And always the goofier the better.
Yeah, and thank you for supporting and entering in the photo challenge. It's great to see you keeping up with everything.
I got a lot banked up for this one. I'm gonna shoot some more on Saturday. So
I love hearing that. That's great. Cool. Well, Dom, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Hit the thumbs up on your way out if you can. Toy Migos is on a little bit. If you want, you can raid over there. It's probably on now, right? Other than that, I'll see you in a little bit. You can catch me on IG with my Mezco 89 pre-order day 1192 video sometime tomorrow. Dom, chat, everyone, have yourselves a fantastic evening and keep toying around. Peace.
goodbye there.
Goodbye there. Perfect. So what do you really think about that Mezco Batman figure?
I'm still fighting with the articulation, but I think I'm gonna get some cooler stuff now with this Batmobile. Because good old Mac. You ever see his videos? It's just whipping it around and going.